Okay, hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about skill drawing. This is Form 3, Chapter 4, Part 1. Okay, our first learning standard is to investigate and explain the relationship between the actual measurement and the measurement of the various sizes of drawing of an object and hence explain the meaning of skill drawing. Okay, the diagram below shows the drawing representing object PQRS T drawn to different sizes. Okay, look at this diagram 1, diagram 2 and diagram 3. What can you say about the size of diagram 1, diagram 2 and diagram 3 compared to object QRST? As you can see, diagram 1, length of all sides and sizes of all angles are the same as object. Diagram 2, length of all sides reduced by a certain proportion compared to object, but sizes of all angles unchanged. And diagram 3, length of all sides increased by a certain proportion compared to object, but sizes of all angles unchanged. So in conclusion, all sides of diagram 1, diagram 2 and diagram 3 follow a certain scale that is proportional to the object, whereas angle size remain unchanged. Therefore, diagram 1, diagram 2 and 3 are scale drawings of object PQRST. So, what is the scale drawing? Scale drawing is the drawing of an object with all the measurement in the drawing proportional to the measurement of the object, or a scale drawing is an accurate drawing of an object such that all parts are drawn to the same scale. For further understanding, you can do Mind Test 4.1a. Okay, let's look at learning standard 2, interpreting the scale of a scale drawing. The scale used to draw a scale drawing depend on the ratio of measurement of scale drawing to measurement of object, which is the formula scale equals to measurement of scale drawing divided by measurement of object. This ratio can also be written in the form measurement of scale drawing is to measurement of object. Usually for scale drawing, we use scale in the form of ratio 1:n, where n is a positive integer or fraction. 1:n means 1 unit on the scale drawing will represent n units on the object. If n less than 1, then the size of the scale drawing is bigger than the size of the object. If n greater than 1, then the size of the scale drawing is smaller than the size of object. If n equals to 1, then the size of the scale drawing is the same as the size of the object. So look at our learning standard 3. To determine the scale's measurement of object or measurement of scale's drawing. Okay, remember the formula, scale drawing. A scale equals to measurement of scale drawing divided by measurement of object equals to 1/n. Look at the diagram below. The diagram below shows object PQRS and scale drawing PQRST drawn on a grid of equal squares. State the scale used in the form of 1:n. PQRS is the object, while P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime is the scale drawing. So remember the formula? Measurement of the scale drawing over the object. So you can use any of the sides. As for this example, I use the length of P prime Q prime, scale drawing, over the length of PQ, this is object. So 2 over 4 equals to 1 over 2. So we can write as 1:2. So this is the scale for this diagram. Let's see another example. KLM is the object, while K prime, L prime, M prime is the scale drawing. Use the same formula. For this time, I use the length of K prime to L prime over the length of KL. K prime to L prime, 9 unit, over 3. 3 over 1. So this is the scale, right, as in the form of ratio, 3:1. But remember, the form of the question 1 in the form of 1:n. So we have to do something here to become 1. So both sides we divide by 3. Then you get the answer scale 1:1 over 3. Let's see last example. This is the object and this is the scale drawing. For this question, use the different square grid. Use the same formula, Q prime over R prime. So this is 3 unit times 2, so 6 over 3 unit. So 2 over 1, same as just now. The question wants you to give your answer in the form of 1:n. So you have to divide by 2 both sides. Thus the answer 1:1 over 2. Okay, same example with previous question. Use the same formula. This one 2 unit times 0.51. For mn, 2 unit times 1, 2. 1 over 2. So the answer is 1:2. Okay. This is another example. A map is drawn on a scale of 1:300,000. Calculate the actual length in km of a river that is 3 cm long on the map. On the map, the river is 3 cm long. So calculate the actual length in kilometer. The scale is 1:300,000. So remember, 1:300,000, 1 is for scale drawing, while 300,000 for object. So means 1 cm equals to 300,000 cm in actual. 300,000 cm is actually 3 kilometer. So if the river is 3 cm, then the actual length in kilometer of the river is 9 kilometer. So the answer is 9 kilometer. Let's see another example. The map of Johor is drawn on a scale of 1 cm to 10 kilometer. Calculate the actual distance between Klang and Air Hitam if the distance on the map is 2 cm. So the scale drawing 1 cm to 10 km. So if 2 cm become 20 km. Thus, the actual distance is 20 km. Next, Cairo draws a square to a scale of 1:1/3. If the actual length of the sides of the square is 6 cm, what is the length of side in cm of the scale drawing? So scale drawing is two objects. 1:1/3. So what is the scale drawing if the actual length is 6 cm? So we want to find out this. So this is the scale. We times both sides with 3. So we become 3:1. So here 6. So we times 6 for this side. Also for this side, we times 6 to get the answer. So 6 times 3 is equal to 18. Thus, the length of side of scale drawing is 18 cm. You can do mind test 4.1b for more understanding. Thank you. See you next lesson.